You already know what time it is, junk journal time. In this video, I am going to be junk journaling my November 2025 recap. Don't forget to like this video, subscribe, share, and let's go ahead and get into it. So I'm getting my supplies together, and I have been junk journaling for almost a full year. I got to do December, but we're at November and it's been 11 months and I am running out of supplies. So one of my priorities before we go into January is getting more junk journal supplies. So if you have any ideas or any places where you get your supplies, please leave it in the comments because I would love to hear about where you get your supplies, because I think I need to try some new places and some new craft stores and just get some new supplies all together. Now, for the month of November, I'm going to go with a yellow, because when I think November, I don't think yellow, but it's a color that I haven't really used, so I went with some yellow stripes. I do love this decorative color paper. It's something that I want to get first and foremost out of all the supplies, is really just getting some more decorative paper, because it works well as like a background or like the first thing you put down before you start junk journaling. Now, I don't use it every time. But when it comes to my monthly recaps, I do like to use some thick, decorative cardstock paper. And now I'm going in with the washi tape. This kind of brings it all together as far as like your background and some of the first things you're putting down. The washi tape helps clean it up. Because let's be honest, when you're cutting paper and trying to make it perfectly fit the page, 9 times out of 10, there's going to be some hiccups. It may not fit perfectly, but the tape helps clean it up. And if you ever run out of washi tape or supplies, feel free to mix and match. It helps you be able to finish creating what you're creating and not feel like, oh, I have to, everything has to be like uniformed and stuff. Just play with it. So like for this, I have different color design tape on the right versus the left. And now we're going in with the month of November, writing that out. And I'm really trying to figure out how am I going to fit that on both pages. Now, typically when I'm doing a monthly recap, if you go back and look at some of those videos, I just keep it kind of vertical or horizontal. But I'm going to play with it, and I'm thinking November should be diagonal. That's another thing to keep in mind, is have fun with it. Play, create. It's a really, 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 really cool hobby. It's really nice to just kind of unplug and not have a phone or a TV. Sometimes I do listen to music in junk journal, but it's nice to do something other than scroll all day or have to work all day or talk all day. It's like, this is your you time, however you want to utilize it. I like to use it as me time, so I definitely recommend junk journaling. I know I say it every single video, but it's been a hobby that I've really enjoyed this year. And it's something that I do plan on continuing for next year in 2026. I just definitely got to get some more supplies. Now I'm just going in with my glue stick. I have some double-sided tape, but I've been using the glue stick pretty often because it works with pretty much everything. The only thing I would say you would need double-sided tape for, or something heavier, is for bigger and heavier things, If you're taking like a napkin and you're putting it down, depending on how thick or thin it is, you may need something other than a glue stick. But if you're starting out junk journaling and you don't have all these different types of tapes and, really nice supplies, just get a glue stick. It's a go-to. Now, one thing I am grateful for is that this stamping set is still like working, meaning like the ink has not dried out. It is from Shein. I mentioned it before, but I'll mention it again. A lot of these supplies are from Shein or Amazon or from my local craft store. Consider a few of those places because, like I said, it doesn't have to be super fancy or super expensive. This is a inexpensive hobby that you can do for yourself and with yourself. So I I really enjoy it. And I like to add sticky notes because you can always just kind of write a little bit about your month on them, and then also journaling in between the pages. I feel like that's how people fill up their junk journal, because I don't think people just use every single page just for solely junk journaling. I like to journal in between, but maybe that's a me thing. And now I have a napkin, and I got it from a restaurant that I finally got to eat at. I had been wanting to eat at Napa Flats for so long, and I finally got to eat there for a friend's birthday, so that was really nice. I got a sticker in the mail, so I'm adding that. And now I'm just kind of writing a little paragraph about my month. I'm keeping it pretty simple this month. I will go back and add a few other things, but for the most part, this is it. This is my November 2025 recap. It was a really great month. I definitely recommend junk journaling. If you have any ideas or any supplies you recommend, or if you have any questions, feel free to leave it in the comments below. But that is about it for this video. My junk journal is getting very thick. So if you enjoyed this video, don't forget to like, subscribe, and share, and come back for another video. Bye.